Hey, welcome back to Inside the Vandals. Well, the Idaho Vandals women's basketball team opened their season this past Sunday against UC Santa Barbara. And as Wednesday Walton tells us, the team looks to be in mid-season form.
Thanks, Tom. It didn't look like a preseason game for the Vandals as they came out and dominated a strong UC Santa Barbara 64-42, but ultimately it would be the defense that won the game. Senior Allie Ford led the team with 14 rebounds.
Idaho set the tone early in the game, and senior Allie Ford made her inside presence known by starting off with the first 6 points of the game. Ford would finish the night with a double-double, 10 points and 14 boards, her 13th overall.
I thought Allie was dominant at both ends tonight. It was great having her, first game of the year for a change. They know she's back there, and she loves nothing more than blocking shots too. Believe me, it's a big thing that she really likes. And I thought she did a great job defensively, especially on their freshman post, who had 22 points in their exhibition game, and she just shut her down tonight.
Idaho's freshmen made an impression on Sunday, showing that they will be strong scoring assets for Idaho in the years to come. Taylor Pierce had 6 points and 3 assists, and Michaela Friends had 7 points for the Vandals. Despite the high score on the Vandal side, it would be the defensive performance by the Vandals that took the wind out of Santa Barbara's sails. Idaho held the Gauchos to 18 points in the first half as the Vandals out-rebounded Santa Barbara 47-34. The women will carry their momentum into Friday's home game against Cal State Northridge at 6 p.m. I'm Wednesday Walton reporting for Inside the Vandals.
Hey, thanks Wednesday for that. Well, the Idaho volleyball team wrapped up their season by securing the number 2 seed in the Big Sky, and a big reason for their success is senior Jenna Ellis. Broadcast student and fellow teammate Meredith Koba has the story.
I came on a visit to Idaho my sophomore year of high school and wasn't sold the very first time, and then I came again the end of my junior year of high school, and I just really fell in love with the team and really the town of Moscow. I thought the campus was beautiful, and they offered me a scholarship, and so it seemed like a package deal to come here.
While Ellis has been a standout throughout her career on the court, she shows a different kind of passion in the classroom.
I did not know I wanted to be an nutrition major when I came to University of Idaho. I was a business major. I had no idea what career steps I wanted to take, but after a lot of different meetings with different professors, I got really inspired just by food and nutrition and realized that all along that was definitely my passion and interest, and so I decided to pursue that.
One of Ellis's defining characteristics is her toughness, and after dislocating her left shoulder 14 times, there's no doubt in her desire to continue playing the sport she loves.
After your shoulder pops out, you do become a little bit more timid. You're like, I don't want that to happen, but just really trying to keep reminding myself, play fearless. Don't play with that in mind, because the worst thing that can happen really is that it comes out. Beyond that, there's nothing that can happen.
In her last year, Ellis looks back on her experience as a positive one that has shaped her as a leader and a better person going forward.
My experience has had ups and downs and awesome experiences, and it's been really hard and really rewarding, and I would say overall a ton of growth has happened just in Moscow alone, and then being a part of the volleyball program has just furthered that growth.
And after breaking the all-time dig record at Idaho, it's safe to say she's left her mark. I'm Meredith Koba with Inside the Vandals.
Hey, thanks Meredith. And the Idaho volleyball team opens the conference tournament tonight against North Dakota. You can follow that game on Twitter. Well, now it's time for Campus Connections, and this week we have the University of Idaho Business College with their annual pitch kickoff. Sarah Lorian with the story.
Future entrepreneurs gathered in the Albertson building on Thursday night for the Idaho Pitch Competition, where students had the chance to sell their ideas to judges in a 1-minute pitch.
I expect someone to be concise, and I expect the best part of their idea to come out within the first 30 seconds. Basically, they have a limited amount of time, so I really want to know what is at the heart of their idea.
On the better pitches we had, a lot of times they would tell us a couple things that would help us and give us ideas about making our product better than we had it before, or ideas to really advance it to make it fit a little bit better, and little tweaks here and there. So every single pitch like really did help us like improve our product and what we wanted to do.
Ideas from sports market trading to hunting decoy prototypes. And if the judges liked their idea, they would be given a business card. First prize won $1,500 for their feller pump idea.
Blake Lindsay and Andrew Brackenbush and Spencer Hansen are the feller pump team.
So the feller pump was thought up on a fire after I had to carry a ton of weight in using a traditional water pump system. And I got fed up with it, and I said, well, we're carrying a chainsaw in here anyway. Why not attach a pump head to the chainsaw and let the chainsaw drive the pump? So it drastically reduces the weight that wildland firefighters have to carry in, making us more efficient. We're not as exhausted when we get to the fire line, so we can actually fight the fire. Over 200 firefighters in the last 20 years have died from overexertion, heart attack, and heat exhaustion. So anything to make us do our jobs better, we need to do it.
The team will use the prize money to finish their prototype and come back to compete in the Idaho pitch competition in the spring. With Inside the Vandals, I'm Sarah Lorian.
Hey, that wraps it up for this week's edition of Inside the Vandals. Thanks so much for taking the time out to be with us. Make sure to tune in next week as we look back on the Vandals game against Auburn. And we also look forward to Senior Day here in the Dome against Texas State. As always, make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, and we'll see you next time.